ladies, a very, very good afternoon to all of you, or indeed a good evening. I'm so sorry with that. And I would request all of you to switch on your videos for whosoever it's practically possible. Great. I can see some lovely faces across the screen. Hi, digital hi to all of you. I hope you guys are doing good. And finally, welcome to Forever Star India. And this begins your journey from here, a journey towards winning the crown, and of course, fulfilling your dream of creating a very unique identity for yourself. So, talking about the platform in detail, initially, I would just like to take some moments to address, what you are at. So, Forever Star India is a brand that has organized several award shows in the past. This year, we have come up with, two national pageants, Miss and Mrs. India, happening simultaneously, and of course, which avails you to various benefits. The part that you guys are. Also, Forever Star India is not just a pageant that is being organized. It's a community that we are trying to build of women, of really talented and passionate women like you people, who are just here to create a mark for themselves and leave a very impressionable performances. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am to see you guys grow from here and explore this journey. So, let's just wait for the expert to take over, Anuja Chafikar, who will be taking over in a while. She'll be joining by 5:15. So let's just wait for her to arrive, and then we shall begin. So she will be talking about, this is your first training session. So she will be training you in respect to your talent round one, which is going to happen about 10 days from now, again virtually. So please be very attentive. I will be giving out the details of talent round one by the end. So do not miss out onto that, because that information will not be let out by anybody else, but by, me only. So make sure you stick till the end, and I will be taking on all the queries and questions respectively during that time. So talent round one is going to be your introduction and your virtual presentation round. Anuja will be giving out some tips and tricks, for about an hour or so. You can always have a notepad and pen handy to, address or note down some important points that you would wish to. And there's one more humble request. Please do not unmute yourself. Cross check if your mic is off. If it's not, please, put your mic off so that while the speaker, the expert takes over, it does not buffer. Right now, I can see Pavleen and Namia's, mics are on. So if you guys could just mute yourself, it would be just great. All right. Thank you so much. And about, the journey from here, I am pitching in social media details of Forever Star India into the chat box again, whilst we met during the auditions. So make sure you guys follow all these platforms so that you stay updated, participate in every contest that is coming through to ensure a very strong visibility to your identity. You need to understand the importance of social media as a tool, because it's not just, something that allows you to express yourself, but also builds a brand image of your own. So start creating content जो आपका talent highlight करे, जो आपको spotlight पे लेके आए, and eventually we get to know what capabilities do you hold as a participant and of course as an individual. So I'm sure you must have seen Forever Star India's Instagram. Make sure you also tag us in all your relative content so that we get to know what you hold as an individual, what potential do you hold, and what kind of caliber do you wish to bring to the platform. So that would be it from my end. I am your host for the day, Harry Khosa, and I will be just introducing the expert in a while. And let's just wait for that. Give me just 2 to 3 minutes while she'll be joining. All right. Okay, I guess we have Anuja with us. I would request her to switch on her video so that we can start. Okay, there she is. So Anuja Chafikar is a wardrobe expert and a styling consultant, and of course our image coach for the day. Welcome on board, Anuja. It's an absolute pleasure having you here. She's the FCR trainer for the day. So hi, I hope you are doing good.
Hi, Harry. I'm doing great. It's lovely to see you. How are you?
I am good, thank you. And it's great to see you again, of course, by default. And I would just request you to take over because there is no reason to delay all of this. And over to you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. First of all, thank you for the wonderful introduction. Hello, everybody. A very good evening. I can see some wonderful faces. Few are a little perplexed. Why aren't you all smiling? Smile. It's a nice, lovely evening. There, you look so much better now. Great. So I'll share my screen and we'll begin. आज हम दो चीजों के बारे में बात करेंगे. पहले तो योर वर्चुअल प्रेजेंस, इसका मतलब क्या है, इसको एनहांस कैसे करते हैं, एंड दूसरा पावरफुल इंट्रोडक्शंस. ओके.
Yes, Anuja, the screen is visible. We are good to go.
Okay, great. Thanks. So सबसे पहले बात करते हैं योर वर्चुअल प्रेजेंस के बारे में. वर्चुअल प्रेजेंस का मीनिंग है every time you present yourself through a virtual medium, it could be a phone or a laptop or any device that is virtual, and you present yourself and people are seeing you, that's what we call your virtual presence. So to put it simply, physical presence क्या होता है? जब हम एक दूसरे को physically मिलते हैं and you tell someone कि अरे मैं इसको मिली थी, she was looking very neat, clean, she was looking very happy. That's when you notice somebody when you meet them physically, right? Virtually का मतलब है when you log in through a device and somebody can see you, right? That's your virtual presence. So ये कहाँ matter करता है? Does it matter in workshops when you log into Zoom for workshops, for webinars, when you switch on your video and shoot yourself for social media? It matters everywhere, even for a training session like this. Because somebody is going to see you, they are constantly going to create an impression about you. आपके बारे में एक perception बनाएंगे. You know, she looks excited, she looks happy, she looks like somebody I want to know. Versus if you are presenting yourself in a particular way, जैसे आप present करेंगे, वैसे आपको लोग देखेंगे, and वैसे ही आपके बारे में एक impression create करेंगे. But ये दूसरों के बारे में नहीं है. हम ये सीख नहीं रहे so that others should like us or others should feel good when they look at us. This is not for others. This is for ourselves. Because we respect ourselves, we show up as our best versions of ourselves, right? So virtual presence में क्या क्या आता है? 3 चीजें हैं: your frame, your background, lighting and angles. अब इनको हम isolation में नहीं देख सकते. सिर्फ हम frame के बारे में बात करें या सिर्फ आपका background perfect हो, so that will create a good virtual presence, ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. These 3 things together form your virtual presence. So they are equally important, all 3 of them. So let's look into them with a little detail. सबसे पहले frame के बारे में बात करते हैं. हमने photo frame सुना है? Yes, I can see Sumedha nod. I can see Jagriti nod. I can see a few faces going yes. So photo frame में क्या होता है? It's a photograph and there is a border जिसको हम frame कहते हैं, right? Virtual context में आपका frame is this box that's visible through the camera. अगर आप phone से login करेंगे तो वो एक vertical box होगा, rectangular, vertical rectangular, and अगर आप laptop से login करेंगे then it's a horizontal box. अभी हमें इस पे ध्यान देना है. We have to ensure that this is the focus and this is where we can present ourselves in the best possible manner. Why am I saying you have to focus on this frame? Because इसके पीछे आगे क्या हो रहा है ये हमें दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है, right? आप लोगों को दिखाई नहीं देगा मेरे लैपटॉप के पीछे कितने बुक्स है, कितना मेस है, दिखाई नहीं देगा. सिर्फ दिखाई देगा ये कैमरा में से जो दिख रहा है. अगर मैंने आपको पूछा how many fingers am I holding up? 2 दिखाई दे रहा है, right? What I'm doing here, can you see? No, because that's outside my frame. So we have to ensure that everything in this frame is looking presentable and it's looking good. It's looking good and it's making us look good. सो फ्रेम में क्या क्या आता है? 3 चीजें हैं, आपका फेस, आपका बॉडी कॉन्टैक्ट, बॉडी आई कॉन्टैक्ट एंड बॉडी लैंग्वेज, एंड योर स्टाइलिंग. सो लेट्स लुक एट दीज थिंग्स इंडिविजुअली. पहले आपका फेस, सबसे पहले बात करते हैं आपके फेस के बारे में. When I say face, what do I mean by presenting yourself in a better manner? 2-3 चीजें हमें याद रखनी है. सबसे पहले, apply basic makeup. Whether you are logging into a meeting like this, whether you're logging into a training session, whether you're taking a photograph or a video of yourself to put it on social media, जहां पे भी आप अपना कैमरा चालू करते हैं and you're going to put it out there, ensure that you are looking presentable. How will you do that? Ensure that you're putting slight makeup. Basic makeup lagana hai. By here, basic, I don't mean glam makeup or wedding makeup. That's not what I mean. Basic everyday makeup, jahan pe you're putting a little color in your cheeks, in your lips. You're ensuring that, you know, your eyebrows and your eyes are the highlight of your face. That's what I mean by basic makeup. Next is to look fresh. जब हम कोई attend करते हैं, when we attend a training session or when we attend any event that's happening online or offline, we ensure that we look fresh, right? कैसे लगेगा if I turn up and I'm talking to you like this? Yeah, I've had a long day and you should put makeup, you should look presentable, you should look fresh. Do I look fresh? No. Something is off, right? Versus now when I'm smiling, when my body posture is right, when my hair and my face and everything is in place, I look much more fresh. So you should look like you have taken slight efforts. I don't mean to say कि आपको रोज full glam, you have to set your hair every time and look prim and proper and perfect. That's not what I mean. I mean to say looking at you should be a pleasant experience. आपको देख के ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए, oh God, she's had a long day. She looks very tired. She looks very distracted, right? Looking at you should be a pleasant experience. I should look at you and be like, hi, I want to get to know you. Tell me more about you, right? That's what we are going for. That's what I mean by looking fresh. The next thing is style your hair. By styling our hair, I don't mean that you have to straighten them every time or you have to perm them. Yeah, you have to make a really nice hairdo. That's not what I mean. What I mean to say is ensure that it's looking neat. अगर आप बाल छोड़ रहे हैं तो ensure कीजिए कि वो थोड़े सेट करके या कोम करके आप अच्छे से छोड़ रहे हैं उनको. अगर आप बाल बांध रहे हैं तो ensure that it's not covering too much of your face or it's not coming or taking away from your features. Why is it important to style your hair? Is simply because your hair frames your face. अगर मैं अपने बाल बांध दूं, I will look very different, right? क्योंकि मेरे face के angles दिखाई देंगे. My specs will suddenly look bigger, right? All of that. Versus when I leave my hair, it's framing my face. So it's ensuring that my face becomes the focus, which is why you should ensure before switching on your camera that your styling is in place. Your hair, your face, and your accessories. Talking about accessories. Can you all make out I have worn any kind of accessories? कुछ भी अगर आपको दिखाई दे रहा है. Can you all unmute and tell me? What accessories am I wearing? If you all can see it.
Earrings.
Okay. Earrings. See. Thank you. Thank you. Watch, rings. Yes. Thank you so much. It would be very easy to say कि अरे इतना सा तो फ्रेम है, इतना सा तो है, कहाँ फर्क पड़ता है, दिखाई भी नहीं देगा. दिखाई देता है. आपने नोटिस किया ना मैंने क्या पहना है? Simply because earrings will pull your look together. Your accessories, any kind of accessory will pull your look together. वरना बहुत negative space हो जाता है. It becomes too much of fabric, too much of your top that you're wearing, or it becomes too much of your skin. So to break that negative space, we use accessories. So for example, if I take off my earrings, खाली खाली लग रहा है यहाँ पे. Something is missing, She could have done something. She should have worn a earring. ऐसे लग रहा है. This part looks much more presentable because it's pulling the look together. That's what I mean by wearing your accessories. अगर आपका neckline, if it's a V neck or it's an open neck, slightly open, wear something in your neck so that it does not look too empty, right? That's what I mean by wear your accessories. The whole basic idea behind this is to look presentable and to look put together. जब हम presentable and confident दिखेंगे, that's when we will feel those things internally, right? If we show up in our normal everyday t-shirt, in our with our face undone and hair just tied up, that's how we are going to feel. हम घर के कपड़ों में कैसे feel करते हैं? Relaxed, casual, you know, comfortable. But that does not come across as interested, formal, intrigued, you know, happy. All those things are clashing with what you're wearing and what you're feeling. So what you wear will determine how you feel and think, which is why it's important to look presentable and look put together. Next is eye contact and body language. Eye contact and body language उतना ही important है physically जितना virtually. मतलब right now, if I don't look at y'all and I just look here and I talk, that eye contact is important, your body language really matters, you're going to think, who is she talking to, right? So your eyes have to be looking at the camera occasionally. Now, when I say occasionally, I mean looking at it and looking away, looking at the screen. You don't have to constantly do this because this is intriguing, right? And at the same time, don't keep looking down. So an eye contact will denote that you are giving everybody in the meeting respect, you're acknowledging their presence, and it shows that you're confident in yourself. So that's important. Next thing is occasionally nod. Virtual settings में कैसे होता है? I cannot read your body language. As a speaker, जब मैं आपसे बात कर रही हूँ, I have no idea what's going on in your mind. I have no idea what's going on with your body language. अगर ये meeting physically होती, I would be really, it would be really easy for me to read your body language. बहुत जल्दी पता चल जाता है that you're interested, you're disinterested, you're bored. You know, that's how we are trained. But virtually, it's very difficult to do that. So you have to meet me halfway. You all have to take the efforts to let the trainer or anybody, the speaker, know that you are interested and you are aware and you're keeping up with what is going on, right? If you don't respond, the speaker's not going to know, right? So you have to occasionally nod. अगर आपको कोई concept पसंद आया, अगर आपको कोई concept समझा, and you think you're going to apply it, you're thinking all these things in your mind, an occasional nod is required. It's like a feedback for everybody present that, you know, you're getting what you're listening and you're going to apply it. Next thing is be mindful of your thoughts. कई बार क्या होता है when we attend meetings, there are several things in our mind. ये करना है meeting के बाद, ये करना है, वो करना है, घर पे काम है, ऑफिस का काम है, कॉलेज का काम है, रिपोर्ट देना है, सबमिशन है. There are too many things going on in your mind. And हमें realize भी नहीं होता कब हमारा expression interested से lost हो जाता है. You know, this lost expression on your face where you're completely lost in your thoughts and you've zoned out. So be mindful that that doesn't happen because it's very easy to catch on to these things, right? क्योंकि all right, I thought I heard someone. Okay, so it's very easy to catch on to these things because we have something called a gallery view, which means I can see everybody in at the same time, right? So if you're going to be somebody who's lost, I can quickly make out. And you don't want to be that person, right? You want to be interested. You want to be completely mindful of these training sessions that you're attending. So be careful when you're attending anything, be there, be completely present. Because if you drift off, there is a high chance you will miss out on some really valuable information. Next is don't appear blank or disinterested. Like I said, virtual settings, you have to take some efforts. How is the opposite person going to know what you're thinking and what you're feeling? So what you can do is make sure that you don't appear blank. Appearing blank looks like this. Somebody's been speaking for 20 minutes straight and this is your expression. You know what the other person is going to think? They will not think that you're lost in your thoughts or you're not in your best mood today. They're going to think you're bored and you're not interested. And disinterested looks like this. How does it look when I'm talking to you like this? Give eye contact. Make sure that your body language is in the right path, in the right direction. It's really off-putting, right? I can see Jagrati smile. It's really off-putting. So you have to ensure that these things don't happen, because these are the details, हमें realize नहीं होगा. When you join into a meeting, you will not realize. But somebody who's been attending meetings for a long time knows that these are things that people do. These are things that I have done. I didn't even realize that I was doing them. And this is what is going to create an impression about you. So it's the details that really, really matter and that go a long way in the future. The next thing is, don't use too many gestures. It can be distracting. When you're speaking, when you unmute yourself and you speak, or you have a question, don't go on doing this, or using too many of gestures, or you're just shrugging your shoulders a lot, because that's distracting. That's going to take away from what you're trying to say. The focus will be on what are you doing, because our brain is trying to process what is she trying to do, what is she trying to say through those hand gestures, through that body language. So it's distracting. Ensure that you keep it to a minimal, right? Next thing is, don't slouch. Have you ever come across anybody who sits like this? Do you think that's a good way to present yourself? No? Why? Come on, I want to hear y'all. What are your thoughts? Unmute yourself and tell me. Why is this not attractive?
It's because you just feel like it's all dull, you're not interested, and like you're not at all interested what you're saying and everything. And okay, fine, just leave the meeting and let me go. It just looks like that.
Absolutely. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Pavleen. Thank you. That is exactly what a trainer and everybody in the meeting is going to think. So ensure that when you sit in a meeting, you're sitting straight, your shoulders are squared, because how you present is what you're going to think. अगर आप ऐसे बैठेंगे, आपका automatically आपका thought thinking process will go in that direction. अरे यार जल्दी खत्म करो, मेरे को ये काम है, वो काम है. Versus when you're sitting like this is an interested body language. This is a body language that says, yes, I want to learn more. I'm excited, right? So be mindful of your body language. Don't slouch and don't hunch. Keep your shoulders squared. Next, let's talk a little about styling. So, आपके frame में 3 चीजें थी, right? This is the third thing, your styling. So, is it necessary to dress up for virtual meetings? What are your thoughts? You all can unmute and tell me. Do you all think it's important to dress up for virtual meetings?
Yeah, I think it's necessary to dress up. Not way too much, not way too, boasted up. But yeah, at least you have some basic knowledge of what you have to wear on a virtual conference. It actually
Absolutely.
adds up into your personality.
Truly. Thank you so much, Jagrati. Absolutely. Very well said. So the answer is yes, you have to dress up. Kabhi dress up karna hai, har baar. It's going to be tedious, but trust me, because when you look good, you're going to feel good. And when you feel good, you're going to present yourself in a very positive manner, right? So simply just for that reason, you must dress up. Take a little efforts. I don't mean you have to wear your most grand outfit. That's not what I mean. Just wear something that you would wear to go out. अगर ये meeting बाहर हो रही होती तो आप क्या पहनते? You would dress up, right? You would look at yourself, you'd see how you're appearing, then step out of the house. Same way you have to do, take those minimal efforts even before a meeting. So to begin with, wear a nice top, something that you would wear outside, not something that you would wear at home to relax, or something that is your everyday wear. So don't wear that, wear something that's a little nicer than that. Next is beware of your necklines. So U-necks, V-necks, and turtlenecks, boat necks, these are all preferred necklines. If you're wearing something that's a deep V, or if you're wearing something that's slightly, that's a squared neck, but it's really low, what's going to happen is you might be uncomfortable, and that might make everybody else uncomfortable. So be mindful of what you're wearing, because itna part dikhai deta hai, right? So necklines be clearly dikhai deti hai. What you're wearing, a person can gauge, okay, this is the top and this is how it looks. So be mindful of that. The other thing is avoid deep necks and strappy tops. The deal with this is when you wear deep necks and strappy tops, sometimes it happens that the fitting is not really perfect. So there is, there is skin bulging out from this side or that side, and you're constantly trying to adjust it, which is very distracting. So right, sorry, I couldn't hear the person. Somebody said something?
No, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So that can be a little distracting because you're constantly adjusting, and you as a woman, you see somebody else and you're like, yeah, it's a little uncomfortable. I can feel it. I've been there. ऐसे होता है ना कि हाँ एक बार मैंने भी पहना था, it's really uncomfortable. But you don't want the world to know that. So why are you going for something that's going to make you think uncomfortable thoughts and that's going to make you feel uncomfortable, right? So go for something that you're going to be very comfortable in. Again, this is a personal choice. Clothing is a very personal form of dressing. So if you are comfortable and you really like it, by all means, wear it. But then ensure that it does not look like you're taking too many efforts or you're in some kind of discomfort or some kind of pain. Next thing is avoid a extremely busy print. It disrupts the eye movement. What do I mean by extremely busy print? Now, this is what I'm wearing is a medium print. Any more print than this becomes busier print, right? What happens is when there are too many colors, too many numbers, कुछ लिखा भी है, colors भी है, and उसमें pattern भी है, it will disrupt the eye movement. So when you look at me, you'll be focusing on what I'm wearing and not what I'm saying on. So be mindful of what kind of prints you're choosing. And also when you're choosing prints, ensure that you have a very neutral background. Because if that's also a busy background and your top is also a busy top, trust me, it's going to be very distracting. Next thing is avoid wearing extremely thin fabrics that are see-through. This usually happens with white tops. हमें realize नहीं होता, we sit for a meeting and then when light falls on it, you realize that it's kind of see-through. And again, for the same reasons, it's distracting and it's also discomforting for the person who's wearing it. So be mindful of these things. Next is consider contrast and use it to your advantage. Contrast शब्द का meaning है light and dark का difference, right? For example, here Mindy Kaling is wearing a white shirt and she's wearing a navy blue sweater on top of it, right? And what we mean here is use that knowledge of light and dark and play well with it. Which means अगर आप light top पहन रहे हो तो background dark होगा तो चलेगा. अगर आपका background light है, wear something darker so that you are the focus, right? Even in your outfit, when there is a slight contrast, light and dark ka, या two opposite colors ka, you will stand out. Versus when it merges, you are also going to merge with it. Next thing is avoid black with dark backgrounds. For the same reason, you're going to merge, right? Because our hair is also black. The top that we're wearing is dark. Background be dark. Everything is just merging and only our face is standing out. So ensure that you're not doing that. The other thing is avoid green tops with green screens. So green screens are your virtual backgrounds. All your virtual backgrounds are created on green screens. So if you wear something that's very similar to that green, which is exactly between a bottle green and a hunter green, the tree wala green that we say, that one. So if you wear that color, there is a very high chance you will merge with the background if you're using virtual backgrounds. So be mindful of that. Next thing is, the tip is to think of news anchors, TV anchors. How do they do it? हम इतने सालों से देख रहे हैं TV पे, they are giving us news. Next time you switch on the TV, think about it. Look at them and notice what are they doing. Are they dressed up? Are they wearing makeup? Is the lighting correct? Is there any lighting or there is no lighting? Are they depending on natural lighting? What are the angles? Because same concept hai. Sirf itna hi dikhai deta hai when we switch on the TV. This is all we can see about the person, about the news anchor. But isme bhi there are so many things to learn from. Just a second. Yeah. So isme bhi there are so many things to learn from. So next time you switch on your TV and you switch on the news channel, take these cues and tips from them. How do they do it? Next thing is your background. Background में तीन चीजें हैं: the wall or the backdrop that you have, the distractions and movement. Three things that we have to be mindful of, take care of basically. So पहली चीज is your background. Background के अंदर आता है your wall or your backdrop. So what is the immediate thing behind you that's visible? right? So behind me, you can see a white wall, right? And part of a window. When you choose a setup for your virtual meetings, ensure that it's not too busy. Matlab, agar there's a unit or there are too many things, if it's not neutral in colors or if it's not light in colors, it's going to attract a lot of attention, more attention than you, which means when I look at your screen, I'm noticing what is going on behind rather than focusing on you. So how do you know which is a neutral background? Something that is neutral in colors, your beige, your white, all these neutral colors will be your neutral background. Anything that has too many colors is going to take attention away from you. Next thing is what you can do. अगर आपके पास ऐसी कोई corner नहीं है जहाँ पे completely blank wall है or anything, then you can make use of this blurred background feature, which I'll just demonstrate. Can you all see the difference? So this is when I use the blurred background feature. You all can use this, but this is a last resort because the only drawback with this is if you're making quick movements, the camera cannot capture it. Can you see my hand disappear?
Yes.
It's disappeared, right? So you have to be mindful when using this feature, but this is a good option when you want to consider a good background. Going back to the slide, next thing you must be mindful of is the distractions. आपके background में क्या-क्या है और क्या-क्या distract कर सकता है. So beware of open doors. When there are open doors, anybody can walk in, anybody can walk out. That will be distracting. Next, ensure that there is no music playing, so that when you unmute yourself, there aren't too many voices coming from that one speaker. Another thing to note is your movements in the background, right? If there are children playing, if there are pets lying around or walking around, or there are people walking in your frame, in and out of your frame, that's going to be distracting. So these are the 3 things you have to remember when you choose a background for these virtual setups or for your social media. This is an example. This is a great example of what could go wrong if you leave the door open. This gentleman right here was taking a professional meeting, and as you can see, he was quite dressed up, which means it was a really formal, important meeting. And in walked the kid, and she started making noise, and she started playing. And to stop her, in walked the mom, and somebody took a screenshot of it. Kitna easy hai na? Now in today's world, one mishap and people are ready to just take a screenshot of it and put it out there. So be mindful of these things. It does happen. I'm not saying it will happen all the time, but you have to ensure and take the right precautions. This is the blurred background feature that we spoke about. What it does, it just blurs every thing that's in the background, and you remain in the foreground, which means this outline is all in the focus and everything else becomes out of focus. Third thing is, when you're choosing virtual backgrounds, be mindful of what kind of backgrounds you're choosing, because this was an office meeting and this person chose a very interesting background for the office meeting. So what happens is, when you look at this person, I'm more interested in what is going on in the background, right? Same goes for this example. When I look at her, I'm more interested in piche kya chal raha hai, more than what she has to say. So ensure that you choose the right background for the kind of meeting that you're attending. If it's a get together of friends, or if it's a themed party online, then you can go for these backgrounds. If you're going for formal setups like this one, choose a more formal background, something that does not distract so much, and something that has less loud colors like these. Here are some mishaps that have happened due to the use of green screen, that is virtual backgrounds. In this particular example, this gentleman was wearing a green t-shirt and it merged right with the background, so much so that only his head was visible and it appeared like it was floating. This is another example. The shirt merged with the background, so only the face, hands, all of that was visible. Here in this example, because of the green cloth right behind her, it took away from her face and only her t-shirt was visible. So be mindful, mishaps do happen. Do check your setups before using these filters, virtual backgrounds. Now we come to lighting and angles. Lighting and angles में 2-3 चीजें हमें ध्यान रखनी है. First of all, ensure that your device is kept at a flattering angle. What do I mean by flattering? It should not enlarge any part of your face. You should look proportionate. How you look personally, same way you should appear on camera. आपके साथ कभी ऐसा हुआ that you attend a meeting and you feel like this person is looking a little odd? या तो ये बहुत enlarged है, you know, or else the face is looking very small compared to the shoulders. The person is not looking proportionate. That generally happens because the angle is not correct. So what you can do is, first and foremost, don't sit too close to the camera. Whether you're logging in from a phone or a laptop, at least a distance of 1.5 to 2 feet. Itna distance to rehna chahiye from the camera, right? So from the device itself, utna distance hona chahiye. Next thing what you can do is placing it at an eye level or slightly above. If you're going to place it anywhere below, this part is going to be enlarged. It will appear like it's enlarged, right? To show you an example, in this photograph, as you can see, it looks like her neck is really large, but it isn't. It looks like that simply because she is not using a flattering angle. So when you place the phone too low, this is how you'll appear. When you place it at eye level or slightly above, this is how you'll appear, which is more flattering, right? Don't keep it way too high. Okay, keep it eye level or slightly above. That is the ideal range. Next thing is few things to note. First of all, face the light source. If you're going to face the light source, tabhi light face pe girega, right? So if the light is coming from behind, you're going to appear darker. In this example, her face appears dark. Once the light falls on her face, she's looking healthy and she looks good. In this example, light piche se aa raha hai. It's making him look dark and the focus is the light that's coming from behind and not him. Another thing to note is sit facing the natural source of light, which is the sun. So sit facing the sun during the day when you have meetings during the day. During sunset, what you can do is face the artificial source of light. So that's your tube lights or whichever light that you have in your home. Agar possible nahi hai, to try and balance it out. Like agar ek side se light hai, try to switch on 2 lights and both of them, if you switch them on, then only it will appear even. Agar ek side se light hai, to dusre side pe shadows girenge. Okay, to demonstrate, if I switch off this light, I look really, really dark, right? So to balance this, I have switched on another source of light. So there is light from here, plus I have kept another source so that it balances out my face. Next thing is mount your phone or keep your laptop or your device stationary. What happens is, agar hum phone se kabhi jab locking karte hain, first 5-10 minutes you're great, you're happy, you're enthusiastic. 10 minutes ke baad your hand starts aching, and then during the meeting you're trying to find a more comfortable space. So you're trying to move the camera around with you wherever you go. You're trying to find a comfortable spot where you can keep it. You're moving, and in this screen of 24 people, I can see that one screen moving rigorously. So it's going to catch a lot of negative attention. So ensure that your phone or your laptop is stationary. So when you're using a phone, you can make use of your selfie stand or any other ring light or any other stand that you have. If not, something that I do. You can layer books one on top of the other and then place your phone or your laptop on it, just to ensure that it's stationary. Few things to note: test your setup before joining. So your setup will include your background, lighting, your styling, everything that we discussed, plus your audio. So after you join in, hello, am I audible? Very irritating. So test your setup before you join in, right? Because there is some buffer. जब आपको पता चलता है मीटिंग होने वाली है and you log in, उसमें एक थोड़ा time रहता है. Utilize that time, test everything and then log in. Simply because जब आप log in करते हो, your attention should be on what you're learning or what you're getting out of the session, right? So why spend so much time, such valuable time in trying to work on things that you could have worked on before the session? Next thing is, when you sign into a meeting, ensure that you mute yourself. Sometimes the settings are kept in such a way where the minute you enter, you're muted. If not, ensure that you mute yourself, because there could be several things going on in your background, which could be distracting for everybody else in the meeting. Another thing is, suppose when you enter the meeting, two people are having a conversation. जब आपने join किया, आपका audio connected, का आवाज, पीछे आपके जो भी चल रहा है, traffic, anything, whatever ambient noises are coming from your screen have disrupted the conversation. Now those two people who were talking have lost their trail of thoughts because you came in and you kind of, disrupted the whole thing. So ensure that you mute yourself when you log into a meeting. Arrive early, that's important. You have to adhere to the timelines and the time given to you. Arriving fashionably late is not cool in virtual meetings. It creates an impression about you, right? So when you join in late, somebody looks at you like, seems like she's very busy, or didn't she have the time to log in earlier? So I'm not saying that's exactly what everybody thinks of you, but it is a possibility that people may look at you that way. So ensure that you arrive on time, or at best, ensure that you're slightly early. Next thing is, keep a glass of water handy. Don't drink from a bottle. It's happened with me, and which is why I'm telling you, and I hope this doesn't happen with you. So what happens when you drink from a bottle is, for whatever reason, अगर आप पानी पी रहे हो and आपका screen freeze हो गया, आपका नेट ठीक नहीं है, या जिसके मीटिंग में आपने लॉगिन किया उसका नेट ठीक नहीं है, it looks very off. So my frozen picture was like this, which was a really weird thing, right? So ensure that that doesn't happen. You keep a glass of water handy, and best case, go reach out, just drink and keep it there. If not, if it makes you very uncomfortable, you can switch off your video, quickly take a sip and switch your video back on. Don't go hunting for a bottle of water once you're in the meeting. Again, you're going to miss out on valuable information. So come prepared is what I mean to say. Next thing is, rename yourself. Beware of names like Android 7, etc. This will usually happen when you log in through somebody else's ID or through somebody else's device, right? For example, you're not in town, or you're at your friend's place or your relative's place, and you log in through their device for whatever reason. Your phone ran out of battery, or your internet is not stable for whatever reason, and you log in through their phone. Now the name is very difficult to identify. Now Android 7 can be anybody, right? So imagine the dilemma of the speaker when they want to address you. How do we address you? When we tell you, Android 7, can you just unmute yourself and tell me your thoughts? And the person may not even know that that is their name. So ensure when you log in that you rename it to your full name. It's easy to identify and it saves a lot of time. This is my example. Clearly the thing that you shouldn't do. In this example, in this photograph, my hair, my makeup, nothing is in place. I'm wearing a t-shirt that I wear at home. My background is cluttered. There are photographs, there are bottles, there's a sanitizer, there's a bouquet of flowers, there are earphones, a lot of things. It's so messy that that's taking more attention than me. Then there is a door open. Anybody can walk in, anybody can walk out. It's exactly what you shouldn't do. Versus this photograph where my makeup, my hair, the lighting, everything is in place. And it's a neutral background. Brown is a very neutral color. It's not going to attract too much attention. So for something that's dark, I've gone with a lighter top, right? Now let's talk about powerful introductions. Sabse pehle to, what do you mean by introduction? What are your thoughts? You all can unmute and tell me.
Okay, I would like to say introduction is something in which you define yourself, like what
Okay.
kind of personality you are and what are your hobbies, what are your viewpoints on the generalized things, and so that people just get to know about you, and people just have a some like a highlighted and a very just a brief point about your personality and all. That is what exactly is introduction.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing. It's exactly what it is. An introduction is simply introducing yourself to somebody else. So खुद के बारे में कुछ किसी और को आप बता रहे हो, तो उसमें क्या क्या आएगा? Will you say everything under the sun about you? No. You will say few things because it's an introduction, it's not an essay. So उसमें क्या क्या आएगा? Let's look into it. When somebody asks you, introduce yourself, remember these 3 questions. Keep it in your mind. You don't have to say it out loud. Just remember these 3 questions: the who, what, and why. What do they stand for? We'll look into it now. The who stands for who are you? सबसे पहले आप कौन हैं? Which will include your name, your age, and your place of residence. सबसे पहले वही, that's what we say, right? When somebody asks, who are you? Or tell me about yourself. What is the first thing you will say? Your name. Your name, your age, and where do you reside or where you come from, either or. The second question is what? What do you do? आप करते क्या हैं? Are you working? Are you studying? If you're working, where are you working? And what is the kind of work that you're doing? अगर आप पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं तो कहाँ पढ़ रहे हैं और क्या पढ़ रहे हैं? So this is the what that you have to answer. But there are 2 whats. The second what is what are you good at? This is specific to the pageant that you all are participating in. So who are you? What do you do? What are you good at? Now, what are you good at will include your skills and your passions, your talents. आप कौन सी चीज में talented है? What do you like doing? What is something that lights you up? These are the things that you will mention here. Next will be, the third question is your why. Why are you here? What is your reason for being here? We all have a reason, right? It's not the same reason that somebody else has. It's a very different one. What made you click on the register now? What made you think this is something I must do or this is something I want to do? So that becomes your core reason for being here. Why do you want to win this pageant? What is your motivation? That becomes your why. So 3 things: who, 2 whats, and a why. Next is greetings. Greetings are absolutely vital. They are so important. Simply because when you greet someone, you are acknowledging their presence, you're giving them respect, and then you move on to say what you have to, right? And it also creates a favorable impression of you. So, for example, like today's meeting, after Harry introduced me, I didn't just start speaking. I first said hello to you all. I looked at your videos. I complimented the people who were smiling. That's how you acknowledge people, because they have taken out precious time from their schedule and they are here. So you acknowledge them and then you go on to say what you have to. Next thing is, every introduction should begin and end with a greeting, right? So you start with a hello everyone, or good afternoon everyone, good morning everyone. That is something that is how the flow should be. And then you even end with a greeting. So the first will be your hello. Now, hello is a formal way of addressing someone. Hey and hi are very casual. So carefully choose what kind of an impression you want to create. When you say, hey, everyone, it's a very casual way of saying hi. Or when you say, hi, everyone, that's very casually and in a very friendly manner, you're saying hello. Versus when you say, hello, everyone, that's a more formal way of saying it, addressing someone. So according to me, when you're going for formal setups, I would suggest go with the hello. The next thing is, depending on the time of the day, you can either say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. So good morning will be from morning 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's your good morning. 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. will be your good afternoon. Post 6 p.m. is your good evening. For example, let's say the meeting is at 8 o'clock. It's not going to be, but let's assume it is at 8 o'clock. What will you say? Will you still say good evening?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Anamika. You will still say good evening. because good night, it's a send off. It's only the things we use only when we say when we're saying bye, right? So you will still say good evening, and like I said, good night is a send off and it's a goodbye basically. So steer clear of that. The others you can use depending on the time of the day. End your introduction with a thank you. It's very important, because if you don't say thank you and you just stop speaking, the judges, the jury, everybody present in the meeting is not going to know if you're finished. There's going to be an awkward silence. Everybody's going to look at each other. Khatam ho gaya aur bolna hai. Should we wait? What should we do? So you're putting everybody in an awkward silence. So don't do that. The minute you're done, the second you're done, say a thank you so that everybody knows you're done. Your introduction is over. Next is your talent and skills. Do speak about your talents and skills. That's something that's absolutely going to add to who you are and your personality, right? Getting to know you. Introduction kya hai? When somebody wants to get to know you. So it's important that you speak about what you're good at, what's something that you like doing, especially when it comes to giving an introduction when you're a part of a pageant. Next is mention your previous wins and participations, if any. Agar aapne past 6 months में किसी में participate किया है, past year में participate किया है, few years back you had participated, or you won something, mention it, because that's going to add to your view, the way people look at you. It's going to add to it. Next is showcase your skills. If there are skills जो आप दिखा सकते हो, showcase it. So for example, if you're an artist or you're good at sketching or drawing, you can just showcase the drawings that you've already made in front of the camera. For example, let's say you're good at singing. You can sing and demonstrate your skills, right? That's a good opportunity, because then the judges will actually know that this is something you do and you're good at it. Next thing is, so now you're probably wondering, sub skills to showcase nahi kar sakte, kya karenge? I can't showcase my cooking skills, right? What you can do in such cases is you can showcase a picture of it. Agar aapne kuch banaya hai and you can't show the whole thing, take a picture of it and then showcase it. Keep your achievements, your certificates, and your trophies handy with you. So before you log into the session for your introduction, keep all those things ready with you. Don't go hunting for it once your introduction or once the meeting has started. Simply because it will take the anxiety away from you. अगर आपने मीटिंग में ज्वाइन किया and then आप सोच रहे हो कि अरे वो एक ट्रॉफी थी जो मैं जीती थी, I'll just go get it right now, मैं अभी जाके लेके आती हूँ, and you switch off your video, you're going to miss out on something, right? So don't do that. Keep everything ready before you log into the meeting. Next thing is be mindful of the camera angle when you're showcasing your skills. अगर आप डांस कर रहे हैं, अगर आप if you're singing or if you're playing an instrument, कोई musical instrument play कर रहे हैं, and you keep your camera, place it in such a way that you're completely visible. कभी कभी क्या होता है, हमारा logic है कि now I'm talking, I'm giving my introduction. For example, now if I want to showcase, I'll just go behind. My thinking is कि अगर मैं पीछे जाऊंगी तो मैं completely दिख जाऊंगी. That's not true, because box में सिर्फ इतना ही दिखता है, उसके ऊपर नीचे नहीं दिखता, right? So you have to ensure that you're completely visible. How will you ensure? You have to practice beforehand. आपको कैमरा रख के देखना पड़ेगा कैसे appear कर रहे हो आप कैमरा पे, right? And then you go into the meeting. Because that's an opportunity. My only thing is, don't miss out on that opportunity. Next is timing it. Timing it is really important. Great introductions are crisp and to the point, which means they stick to what you want to say. Now, here for your introductions, you have to remember the 90-second rule, which is a minute and a half. 90 seconds is what you get to give your introduction, including showcasing it, right? So ensure that you rehearse with a timer and try not to exceed the limit, right? Because it's in place for a reason. And you and everybody else, before you, everybody else after you, everybody has to adhere to that. So ensure that you're not exceeding the time limit and you're finishing everything you have to say in that minute and a half. Next is don't put everything in an introduction. Like I said, pehle introduction keh rahe hum, we are not giving an essay on ourselves, which means हमारे life के बारे में सब कुछ A to Z नहीं बताना है. Only relevant चीजें जो आप चाहते हैं कि जूरी जाने आपके बारे में, वही सारी चीजें डालिए आपके इंट्रोडक्शन में एंड मेक इट अ पावरफुल इंट्रोडक्शन. डोंट मेक इट अ लेंदी इंट्रोडक्शन where you're just going on and on about yourself, right? Highlight the important points is what I mean. Next thing is don't repeat the same points. अगर आपने skills cover किया है and then you want to say something else, don't again circle back to skills. Structure what you're going to say. एक के पीछे एक, see how the flow is appearing when you say those things, and don't repeat anything that you've already covered. Next is voice and body language. Your voice and body language equally matter when you're saying or you're giving an introduction, right? पहली चीज that you have to be mindful about is your tone. So it's not exactly just what you're saying, it's also how you're saying it. The tone is your emotion behind your words. So when I say, I'm going to give you 2 examples. So when I say, I really love dancing, I've been dancing from the age of 4, and it's something that really lights up my mood, really lifts my mood. Versus when I say, I really like dancing, it's something I've been learning from the age of 4, and it really lifts my mood. So when you see the tone changes, everything that goes with it changes. You know, you appear more happier, you appear passionate. So that emotion really matters, how you're putting across your words. Next thing is your pitch. Pitch is your volume. So ensure that you're speaking at a medium tone, a medium pitch. Not too loud and not too soft. When you're too soft, koi aapko sun hi nahi payega, right? So that's another opportunity lost. Versus when you're too high, everybody's just going to go, okay, you know, we can hear you, go slightly away from the mic or slightly away from the camera. That's what people are going to think. So ensure that you maintain a medium pitch. Next is eye contact. Eye contact is extremely essential, simply because in this scenario, it's going to show that you're confident and you know who you are and you know why you're here, right? So if you don't look in the camera or if you're looking down, पता नहीं चलेगा कि आप nervous हो इसीलिए you're looking down, or are you reading from somewhere. It's going to give a very gray, negative impression about you, right? So look in the camera and speak. Next is smile. It's very important to smile. In fact, it's mandatory to smile because it will really bring out your features. I have not come across one person who doesn't have a good smile. I have not come across. Have you? आपने किसी को देखा बोला इसकी स्माइल अच्छी नहीं? No, everybody has a great smile. It really brings out your features. So do smile. It makes a big difference. Next thing is use your hands wherever required. Adds a personal touch. So when I say I really love dancing, it's something that I've always been passionate about. You see, when I added this, you know that I'm speaking from my heart. Versus when I'm just sitting like this, I really love to dance. So there is absolutely no hand gesture. There is no body language. It becomes difficult for somebody to read you, to understand what you're trying to say, right? So this is something that you can use. Another thing is to appear confident. Now, how do you appear confident? You correct your posture and you speak confidently. That's how you appear confident. So when you appear confident, it's going to internalize. It's going to make you feel confident, whether or not you're not confident. It doesn't matter if you are. If you portray it, you're going to internalize it. So what you can do is correct your posture. Your shoulders should be back and relaxed, and your chest should be slightly high and not sunken in, because the minute it goes in, you're going to hunch, right? So your shoulders should be squared, chest slightly high and chin slightly up. Don't do this, and definitely don't do this, right? Eye level say slightly up. This is your correct posture. This denotes confidence. And if you sit like this for a few seconds, trust me, you're going to even feel confident, right? So make use of these body language tricks. Now let's talk about क्या चीजें हमें करनी चाहिए और क्या हमें avoid करना चाहिए, right? First thing, please talk about your skills and passions, right? Again, 1.5 minutes है आपके पास. So highlight whatever's important. Talk about your skills, because that's going to really help you, right? That's going to help the jury get to know you. Next thing is keep it brief. जब हम कोई किसी चीज के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं and you're explaining something, don't go on and on about it. Keep it brief, क्योंकि जितना आप ज्यादा उसके बारे में बात करेंगे आपके बाकी के पॉइंट्स मिस हो जाएंगे. So keep it very crisp. Next thing is, do prepare in advance. Write, rehearse, take a video of yourself, see how you're appearing. थोड़े efforts आपको लेने पड़ेंगे, but this will ensure that your introduction is really, really good. Next thing is, highlight key points. If there is some achievement, there is something, some noteworthy work that you have done, or your tie-up with some, or affiliation with some company or some NGO, or anything according to you that is important and you want the jury to know, highlight those things. Don't keep it for the last. Thank you के पहले आप बोल दोगे, ऐसे मत रखो. Keep a proper flow. Mention your skills, talk about what work you have done, what work you would like to do, things like that. All right. Next thing is, keep a still frame as far as possible. A moving frame is distracting. Same point that we covered before. So that was for your virtual presence. This is for your introduction. When you're giving an introduction, अगर आप phone से login करते, keep your phone on a desk or stack your books and keep it on top of that. Because if you're going to hold it in your hand, it's bound to move, right? Because we are humans, हमारा हाथ थोड़ा तो हिलेगा ना when you're holding something, so it's going to shake a little. So ensure that that doesn't happen. Keep it stationary so that even you don't have to worry. आपने रख दिया है, you're stress free, you're sitting and you're going to calmly give your introduction. अब क्या चीजें हमें नहीं करनी चाहिए? First thing is, don't use too many fancy words unnecessarily. Which means, अगर आपको कुछ express करना है and the word correctly expresses it, use it. But don't use too many just because you're trying to impress someone, right? उसमें क्या होगा? Your mind is going to be more focused on those words and you will miss out on other things. Maybe your body language will become, too many hand gestures you'll use, or probably your eyes will go like, because you're trying to recall something. So don't put so much pressure on yourself. Do prepare, but don't use too many fancy words if it's not required. If it's required, by all means, do use them. Next thing is, you don't use too many gestures. That's something that we talked about. Too many gestures, again, are very distracting. So you have to ensure that you're looking proportionate, and even when you use your gestures, it's not overpowering the screen. Screen mein aapka face should be the focus, and your hands can be to minimal use of this much. Idhar tak you can use your hands. Isse upar don't use, because the more you take it up, the more it's taking up space in your frame. Okay. Next thing is, don't talk about your family members in depth unless you're asked. Simply because you're here in the pageant, you are here to win, right? आप represent कर रहे हो खुद को and not your family members. So अगर आपको पूछा जाए, only then speak about them in depth. This is about you. This is your introduction, right? So ensure that you keep it a focused introduction. Next thing is, avoid fillers like fillers उन शब्दों को कहते हैं जो हम दो शब्दों के बीच में यूज करते हैं. When you're trying to recall something, जब हम कुछ याद करने की कोशिश करते हैं, तभी we use these words. These are called fillers. So जब आप खुद को रिकॉर्ड करेंगे, जब आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, ये सारी चीजें आपको पता चलेंगी. वीडियो में दिखाई देगा या कैमरा पे दिखाई देगा how you're appearing or how many fillers are you using. So once you come to know, you can work on it. Next thing is, don't keep fidgeting. Any repetitive behavior is what we call fidgeting, which means if you're constantly going to do this, you're constantly doing this constantly, हर 2 सेकंड में 3 सेकंड में अगर आप ऐसे कर रहे हो, it's called fidgeting. It may not be the case, but it will appear like you're anxious, you're nervous. ऐसा दिखाई देगा. Like I said, it may not be the case, but that's how you're going to appear on camera. Now, these are a few examples I want you all to note. So instead of these sentences, you all can try and use these sentences. First thing is, instead of saying, I'm doing my degree from so-and-so college, for example, SNDT University, instead of saying, I'm doing my degree, you can use the phrase, I'm pursuing my degree from SNDT University. Degree is not something you do, it's something, your education is something that you pursue. So when you're talking about your education, you can say, I have pursued my degree from so-and-so college. Next thing is, instead of saying I'm 22 years old, you can simply say I'm 22. It's to be understood that you're speaking about your age. Years old बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. Also, it will save you time. In that 1.5 minutes, it will save you 2 words ka time. It will save you. The next thing is, instead of saying I'm doing a job at HDFC Bank, you can simply say I work at HDFC Bank. Instead of saying my designation or my job title is branch manager, you can just say I work as a branch manager at HDFC Bank, right? It's just a play of words. Only the sentences that I'm saying, what you must try is more presentable, sounds more pleasing. Instead of saying I live in Mumbai, you can just say I reside in Mumbai. Yeah, agar aap wahan pe born ho, to you can say I'm from Mumbai, right? Next thing is, instead of saying I am also good at sketching, painting, and mandala art, instead of that, you can just say additionally, I'm also a talented artist. I also sketch, I paint, and I'm good at mandala art. Now, a few things to note. First and foremost, जब आप जाएंगे introduction के लिए, जब आप introduction देंगे, first thing to note is be you and let your personality shine, right? Don't try to be someone else. We all have wonderful actors in our industry. There's Kareena, there is Priyanka, and we look at them and we're like, "Arey, this is the personality." And we try to imitate them, but don't do that. You're here to win the pageant and let the jury see the real you. So let your personality shine. Next thing is emphasize on your positive qualities. अगर आपकी कोई positive qualities है जो आप चाहते हैं कि जूरी जाने उसके बारे में, speak about them, because who doesn't want to know positive things, right? Who doesn't want to get to know a person who is positive? So mention them and mention some of your quality achievements if you think the interviewer or the jury must know about you. Next thing is your attitude matters. आप कौन से attitude से meeting में आते हैं, it matters a lot. If you're coming with an attitude of I don't know what I'm saying, that's how it's going to appear. People will not know what you're saying. If you're coming with an attitude of I know it all, this is what I'm good at and this is who I am, the I know it all attitude, that's exactly what's going to be translated through the camera. People are going to pick up on that. So come with a nice positive attitude. Don't be too nervous, and at the same time don't be overconfident, right? Next thing is work a little on your communication. अगर आपको लगता है आपका communication थोड़ा weak है, that there is some scope to learn more, Google it. There is literally every information, every piece of information available to us on Google. Google it, reach out to any of us, and we would be there to assist you. अगर आपको लगता है it needs work. If you're confident, then that's great. But what I mean to say is थोड़ा prep work is something that you must do before you get into the meeting or before you give your introduction. Next thing is language shouldn't be a barrier. Language सिर्फ एक जरिया है जिससे हम दूसरों को अपनी बातें बताते हैं और दूसरे को समझ पाते हैं, right? That's all it is. It's just a medium of expression. Let that not be a barrier. Let it not hold you back. अगर आप हिंदी में ज़्यादा comfortable है, by all means speak in Hindi. आपके introduction के पहले सिर्फ बता दीजिए कि I will be speaking in Hindi. I'm more comfortable in that language, and then you start giving your introduction. Yes, Shrishti, do you have a question? Okay, I guess not. The last thing is, make sure when you speak that you are clear, that you're pronouncing your words clearly. If you're going to speak in a muffled voice, or if you're going to speak under your breath, सुनाई नहीं देगा आप क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं, right? For example, if I say, I had a very nice day yesterday, it was a very productive day. Can you hear me? Can you make out what I'm trying to say? Because I'm speaking under my breath. So you have to clearly pronounce all the words, right? So make sure आपके pauses are at the right spaces, क्योंकि English में words get really jumbled up if you speak really fast, or if you're not pronouncing them correctly. Car, care, things like that get mixed up. So be mindful and make sure that you're speaking clearly. So that's all from my end. Thank you so much for listening patiently. And now if you all have any questions, I will take them up.
Okay, if anybody has any questions, you can unmute yourself and go ahead.
So, ma'am, it was all very pretty clear. So I think everything is just all sorted. It was really nice, actually.
Great. Thank you so much, Pavleen. Am I pronouncing it correct? Is it Pavleen or is it Pavleen?
It's public.
Pavleen. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Does anybody else have a question?
I think we are good to go, Anuja. They seem pretty sorted. And I am sharing Instagram handle of Anuja into the chat box. Make sure you guys follow her. And I'm sure you will be, enrolling yourself into pretty insightful experience. So yeah, thank you so much, Anuja. It was an absolute pleasure having you here today. I'm sure these ladies learned a lot and it's going to help them out in their further talent rounds. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Harry. Thank you so much, all of you all, for listening patiently. And I wish you all the very best. See
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
you,
you,
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, so Anuja has left. So thank you so much, ladies. Now let's get to the meatier part. तो अभी कोचिंग का टाइम खत्म हो चुका है. अब बारी है एग्जाम के डिटेल्स की. So I will be sharing a PDF. Do not worry. ये PDF आपको personally भी भेजा जाएगा. But this is just to give you an idea of what comes on talent round 1. So just a second. Okay, can all of you see my PDF? Can I get a thumbs up? Okay, great. Works. So this is a talent round 1, total score 10, time limit 90 seconds, dress code semi-formal. Now, please cater to the criteria very, very carefully. Agar wahan pe 90 seconds likha hai, there is a reason why it's being mentioned 90 seconds. Exceeding 90 seconds would be a problem. It will just show lack of preparation and lack of practice. So understand that, all right? आगे बढ़ते हुए showcase your talent and skills while introducing yourself and your goals for life. So basically it's a talent come introduction round where all of you have to talk about yourself for 90 seconds and represent your talent. Assessment on the basis of 5 criteria. First, presentation skill. Second, virtual appearance. Third, content. Fourth, voice modulation and intonation. Fifth, talent and skills presentation. I am sure ab tak jo bhi Anuja ne samjhaya, it must have started making sense ki what was it all related to. So this was all interconnected, and of course you will be marked out of 10 in each of the 3 rounds by jury, and your score for each round will be uploaded on your FCA profile. In case you missed out, do not worry. You will be receiving this PDF personally, each one of you. So you do not have to worry about that. Like I mentioned earlier, the talent round 1 will be talent round 1 will be scheduled within 10 days from now. So you can start preparing, and these are some details. Now, sabse important cheez, the key factor that you will have to represent in those 90 seconds is your talent. It has to be, you have to represent some talent that you have. It could be anything, dancing, singing, any physical talent that you possibly can. If your talent is more static, because talents hamesha do type ke hote hain, some talents involve physical movements, jaise ki dancing ho gaya, ya something with the movement for that matter, and some are static talents, for example sketching, painting, jo aap live karke nahi dikha sakte. In that case, you will always be presenting something that you have made specifically for FCA or for the talent round, and you can always showcase it into the video camera. Now, please be very careful that this again come from virtual appearance ki agar aap koi cheez show bhi kar rahe hain, you need to understand ki kya aapka frame or lighting perfect hai, ki is it visible to the jury members in the front. Showcasing something like this and showcasing something like this, 2 different things. So please, that will only come via practice. Get onto Zoom calls with your family and friends and realize how you look on the frame, how your frame is looking. When you are showcasing something, kya wo visible hai? अगर मैं सिर्फ बात कर रही हूँ और मैंने कोई स्केच बनाया है और वो मैं यहाँ पे रख के आई जस्ट प्रेजेंट इट एंड इट्स नॉट इवन विजिबल इन द फ्रेम, इट्स नॉट गोना मेक सेंस. Because in those 90 seconds nobody will be interrupting you, those 90 seconds would be there would nobody be to help. It will only represent your practice, your preparation. So you have to be crystal clear कि अगर आप डांस कर रहे हो, suppose physical movement वाले talent में it gets even more tougher because you need to ensure कि आपका audio device ready है, your audio settings are perfect, your frame is perfect, that even if I stand up from here and I start dancing behind, I should be visible properly. So this is something that is only going to come through practice. Satabdi, can you please mute yourself? Aapka mic on hai. Thank you so much. So that is only going to come through practice. So please ensure that you practice really well. जैसे कि मैंने कहा, आपका talent is going to be the key factor that you will be marked upon onto. It's not how well you perform the talent, but it's the confidence with which you perform the talent. So even if you are not a great dancer, but you enjoy dancing, it will be counted as your talent. Now, coming to semi-formal. Semi-formal could be Indian and Western both. Do not get confused कि कुछ Western ही है. Like, sarees count as semi-formal. Good plain, classic sarees जो होती हैं, वो हमेशा semi-formal count होती हैं. Then of course, अगर कुर्तास भी होते हैं, कुछ कुर्तास का look ही बहुत casual होता है और कुछ formal होते हैं. There is always a difference. So that is the line you need to understand. That is the जो difference है, वो आपको समझना है और decipher करना है what works for you. Of course, in Western, it's more easier to count on a semi-formal outfit because you could choose a plain basic top or something like that. One more thing, you need to understand that कि अगर आपका talent कुछ ऐसा है जिसमें कोई specific costume या कोई specific outfit required है, suppose for example, if somebody of you is a Kathak dancer and you want to portray Kathak, please ensure कि आपका वो outfit automatically semi-formal count होगा because you are representing something that is inherent to your talent. So do not have to get confused कि मैं कथक dancer हूँ तो मैं semi formal outfit में how will I perform kathak. You can wear your kathak outfit that pertains your talent, so it gets interconnected. All right, so that clears the one part. Now coming to the second part, Anuja has already mentioned, but I would like to emphasize again, language is not a barrier. Unfortunately, majority को सिर्फ हिंदी और इंग्लिश ही समझ आती है. Regional languages are not very comfortable with everyone. There will be 3 jury members sitting. So in case you are comfortable with Hindi, do not hamper your confidence trying to talk in English. It's completely all right. Aapka sapna, aapki journey, and language should not be a problem in it. That's it. So understand the idea कि जो भी language आपको comfortable लगती है between both these languages, you can choose to talk and convey in that, because trust me, the language that makes you more comfortable, your confidence also rises triple times than the other one that you really struggle with. And I think I have pretty much clarified the details here. Again, emphasizing, please take extra care of your timings and your virtual appearance. Talent could be great, your presentation could be great, but if you are exceeding something or if you are not visible only, aapka frame hi gadbad hai, you will not come across as something very pleasing or something, as very well prepared. ये जो minute details हैं, ये आपकी preparation show करते हैं. The talent could be spontaneous also. If you are a dancer, you could spontaneously dance even right now, right? But the preparation and practice come into picture अगर आपका बाकी settings जो छोटे criteria हैं, वो एकदम perfect हो. And understand, वो PDF ध्यान से पढ़िएगा, उसके criteria को समझिएगा कि अगर virtual presentation उसमें लिखा है, it means virtual presentation पे भी आपको judge किया जाएगा. आपके presentation skills पे भी आपको judge किया जाएगा. Now coming to some static talents, जैसे कि मैंने कहा, if you are into sketching, painting, cooking and all of these things, you can always intend to talk about these things and of course reflect them. Do not try phone से कोई picture दिखाना avoid कीजिएगा, rather try presenting something live. अगर आपने कोई sketch बनाया था, कोई पेंटिंग है, उसका फोन पे पिक्चर की बजाय आप वो पेंटिंग डायरेक्टली दिखा दीजिए. आप कुछ क्राफ्ट्स करते हैं, वो क्राफ्ट आप डायरेक्टली दिखा दीजिए, बिकॉज फोन वाला चीज जस्ट मेक्स इट लुक it doesn't look believable. You won't believe if I randomly show you a picture from the phone that okay, how are you sure if this is yours? So try to connect the dots and understand that aapka talent should come out as your talent, and in the introduction try keeping it about yourself. आप यहाँ पे अपने लिए हैं. It's not about your family that we want to know. We understand your mother is your inspiration, your father is your inspiration, your bhai is your inspiration, but this is about you. So please stick to your journey, your introduction and your details. Now like I mentioned, वो technical details आप avoid कर सकते हैं जो आप already form में भर चुके हैं, that okay, I am 5'5" or I am from here or something like that. You could keep it very simple. Talk about things that you are passionate about. Talk about why you are here, what is your dream, and of course your talent. Your talent needs to be, अगर आपको लग रहा है कि आपका talent static है, उसके बारे में passionately बात कीजिए. If I enjoy painting, I would love to talk about what painting brings into my life. What does it mean to me? So it could be those 90 seconds could be utilized in n number of ways. Now there might be a question that what if we want to show more than one talent, right? So the idea there could be, there have been participants जिन्होंने 90 seconds में 4 से 5 talents दिखाए. Completely your choice if you want to, but make sure that you do not end up exceeding the time. If you want to present an act, if you want to do a fitness yoga kind of a thing also, that I am into yoga, I want to show my yoga poses because this is my talent, this is who I am. Completely fine, but understand आगे भी और मौके आएंगे अपने talent को represent करने के. So सब कुछ दिखाने के चक्कर में do not end up messing your presentation. Present something that you are very sure about, very confident about, and put your best foot forward rather than putting it all together. It will just mess up the entire thing, unless you are very confident कि आप वो पांचों चीजें दिखा सकते हैं जैसे कि मैंने कहा. And to you guys का benefit, talent round 1 की videos YouTube पे हैं for the previous batches. Since you guys are a later batch, जो लोग already talent round 1 कर चुके हैं, which is like around 12 batches now, you can check out their videos, look what they have performed, look how have they performed. क्योंकि जब तक हम उस चीज को notice नहीं करते सामने से, we don't get to understand कि कमी क्या है. I am sure आज आप लोगों ने अनुजा से बात करके काफी कुछ realize किया होगा that where are we lagging, what are the points that we need to understand. So similarly, when you sit onto a session directly, when you will be sitting on talent round 1, again you will realize n number of things कि ये चीज यहाँ change हो सकती थी, or I could have done that. So to you guys का benefit, like I mentioned, the videos are up, तो आप वो बहुत ध्यान से देखिए, check it out what previous participants have performed, but that also puts you onto a higher mark. आपसे expectations भी ज़्यादा हैं. बिकॉज आपके पास ये बेनिफिट है कि आप पुराने वीडियोस देख सकते हो, उन बैचेस के पास वो बेनिफिट नहीं था बिकॉज दे वर द वेरी इनिशियल फ्रेश बैचेस. तो आपसे एक्सपेक्टेशंस भी ज्यादा है, कमियों की उम्मीद थोड़ी कम है, तो स्ट्रिक्टनेस भी थोड़ी ज्यादा होगी. दैट यू गाइज नो हाउ इट हैज बीन गोइंग सो फार, क्या क्या बेसिक चीजें हैं जो आपको समझ लेनी चाहिए. And so I guess this would be it from my end. Now I'm open to taking questions. You could put your name into the chat box. I will ask you to unmute yourself and we will go one by one. अगर आपको कोई भी सवाल पूछना है तो. Yes, Pavleen, I can see your hand raising, so I'll just start with you.
Yep. Yeah. If someone has hobby of cooking, how we can show to jury at the same moment, like.
Okay. So there was this one participant, what she did was she had prepared everything specifically and she just showed it in a very good presentable manner. So that could be one option, it could be one good option that you could do that. She made some beverages for that matter. So it could be completely your choice on how you want to present it. It won't affect your marks or something, since your talent is something that is very static. It is basically understandable. So yeah. But how you talk about it and how you present it then counts even more than your talent then for that matter. तो वो एक बैलेंस बन जाता है. अगर सपोज मेरा टैलेंट ऐसा है जो मैं लाइव दिखा सकती हूँ, द ज्यूरी मेंबर्स का फोकस विल ऑटोमेटिकली गेट ऑन टू द टैलेंट. लेकिन अगर आपका टैलेंट ऐसा है जो आप स्टैटिकली दिखा रहे हो, फिर आपके प्रेजेंटेशन स्किल्स पे थोड़ा ज्यादा फोकस चला जाता है ऑटोमेटिकली. हाउ यू आर प्रेजेंटिंग अ स्केच दैट यू हैव मेड, हाउ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इट, आप कितने पैशनेटली उसको समझा पा रहे हो, कन्वे कर पा रहे हो कि वो आपका टैलेंट कैसे है. सो या इट्स अ बैलेंस दैट वी नीड टू स्ट्राइक हियर.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Yes, Anamika, tell me.
Hi, Sherry. So my doubt was, sorry, Harry. My doubt was there are two parts, right? First is introduction, second is showcasing your talent. So what is the breakout of the points allotted to the two parts?
ओके सो पहले तो मैं ये क्लियर कर दूं, इंट्रो और टैलेंट टोटल कंबाइंड के लिए आपको 90 सेकंड्स मिलेंगे, नॉट अलग अलग, ठीक है? तो इसमें कोई कंफ्यूजन मत रखिएगा कि ऐसा ना हो कि आप सोचे कि इंट्रो के लिए 90 है देन टैलेंट के लिए 90 है. इट्स अ वन पार्ट थिंग एंड इट कंप्लीटली डिपेंड्स अपॉन यू कि आप इंट्रोडक्शन का रेशो कितना डालना चाहते हो. That do you want to talk about yourself, वो कितना डालना चाहते हो, completely your choice. It's not something that will be, you know, it's not a primary criteria that you will be judged upon. तो suppose अगर मैं अपने बारे में सिर्फ 4 लाइनें बोल के I start performing my dance, it will be completely all right. Ultimately your presentation skills or virtual presence matter, appearance matter, इसीलिए वहां पे वो criteria में नहीं mentioned है कि आपका introduction should be this long or this short. It completely depends upon to you. एंड फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आपको लग रहा है कि आपको अपने बारे में ज्यादा बात करनी है और अपने टैलेंट को कम टाइम देना है, कंप्लीटली योर चॉइस अगेन. ओके,
Thanks a lot.
मोस्ट वेलकम. यस पूनम, टेल मी.
हेलो मैम,
हाय.
मुझे एक्चुअली इस टैलेंट राउंड के बारे में कुछ डाउट नहीं था,
ओके
लेकिन एक्चुअली मेरा तो रजिस्ट्रेशन पहले ही हो गया है, लेकिन अभी भी मेरा सर्टिफिकेट्स इंस्टाग्राम में नहीं डाला हुआ है.
ओके, तो डोंट वरी पूनम, फॉर दोज जिनका पेंडिंग है, ग्रेजुअली डल रहे हैं. एक्चुअली देयर आर साइमल्टेनियस थिंग्स हैपनिंग, राइट? मल्टी वीडियो कॉन्टेस्ट भी चल रहा है एंड देन देयर आर सम अदर राउंड्स हैपनिंग टू. तो डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट, वो हमारी जिम्मेदारी है. इट विल बी डन रियली सून.
ओके मैम, थैंक यू मैम.
मोस्ट वेलकम. शताब्दी, यस शताब्दी.
Yeah, hi ma'am.
हाय.
Hope you're doing well. Yeah, actually, I'll just like to, clear it out that if we are telling about the achievements and all that, whatever we are telling in the introduction and all, so we can show it also. I think that not be an issue. Like this is my achievements or something like that, like trophy or whatever that ma'am said.
Yeah, you could, but there is a very thin line if you go into, just wasting 40 seconds of showcasing your trophies only. Rather talk about it, put your trophies in a presentable way around कि आपको उठा के भी ना दिखानी पड़े. Play
Okay.
smart. Play
Okay.
very smart here. It's all about, it's all about those 90 seconds putting your best foot forward. Talk about it in a more presentable way. Talk about what are those trophies about and why does it reflect your best personality out there.
Okay, fine. Thank
So
you.
you could play a double game there. Of course, you can always showcase your certificates also for that matter. But वो completely आपका choice है how you present it. That is going to gain you extra marks and brownie points.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Yes, Shrishti.
हेलो मैम.
Hi. Yeah.
इफ सपोज किसी को एक्टिंग मोनोलॉग वगैरह करके दिखाना होगा तो वो 90 सेकंड में ही करना है सब कुछ, इंट्रोडक्शन प्लस मोनोलॉग भी.
जी, that is the challenge, right? जब तक टाइमिंग नहीं होगा तो फिर कैसे एक्सीड होगा? तो 90 सेकंड में you can prepare something short. You can start with your introduction, that I am Shrishti and I am from here and this is whatever you want to talk about, and you could divide it into 50-40 or 60-30. आप अपना introduction short रख सकती हैं और monologue थोड़ा बड़ा रख सकती हैं, not an issue.
ओके, थैंक यू मैम.
Most welcome. Yes, Komal.
Hello, Harry.
Hi. Yeah.
I just want to ask, in a Bharatanatyam, as we all knows, we need to wear a number of accessories during the performance. Is it okay in talent round? Is it okay to wear some accessories or some, little number of accessories? Actually, I want to say.
थोड़ी कम accessories पहनना चाहती हैं.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's completely all right. Whatever works for you. Your presentation matters eventually, and how well you will perform, that is going to count rather than focus being on how many accessories you are wearing. So yeah.
Thank you.
Most welcome. Anything else, ladies, that I need to answer? Please go ahead. इसके बाद the team won't be able to help you. This is this is how we go. That usually हर session के बाद I sit back for a long time to answer and help you with all the queries. So please let me know in case कोई भी किसी भी तरह का doubt है आपके दिमाग में. Please unmute yourself and go ahead. Okay, I think we are pretty sorted. So thank you so much for hearing me out. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for being here today. I'm really excited to how you guys start off and of course present your journey. The basic idea behind this first training being virtual was because यहाँ से सब कुछ virtual होने वाला है. This is the basic that you need to understand कि आपका virtual presence कितना important है. how respectfully you need to take, how responsibly you need to take all these meetings and the trainings that are coming in the future. And this is going to affect and take, this is what you're going to take away for the entire journey along the way. आगे के rounds भी आपके इसी से ही connected होंगे. So this was something that we had to start with. Coming to the last and major point is that, like I mentioned earlier, please अपना social media game strong करना शुरू कीजिए. Convey the talent that you want to, because rounds में हमेशा criterias होंगे, but social media is a tool that allows you a lot of freedom to express your talents and convey your passions and all of those thoughts for that matter. Tag Forever Star India so that we know what you are capable of, what you hold the potential, and I am sure that you're going to build a good brand image out of your own. So eventually, when any of you turns out a winner and anybody taps on your profile for further collaborations or social media business, they should be seeing that winner quality into your profile for that matter. I'm sure you all are very intelligent women. If you see around Manushi Chillar or Priyanka Chopra, the moment you open their profile, you see quality content. And there is a reason, because they build it up that way. That is how you need to take this. The content game needs to get really strong, because it is going to reflect your personality and your image after a point. Once you emerge a winner, there will not be much time to change things that have been done. This is your journey. This is from where you start. So every step counts and every step matters. So make sure कि आपका social media game बहुत strong हो. Learn, grow, and inspire. And I'm sure you guys are going to go a long way. So thank you so much. I think Anvesha has a question. Okay, Anvesha, go ahead.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, I want to know, the talent round. Ma'am, you can hear me?
Sorry?
Ma'am, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
you. Ma'am,
you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I want to know in talent round, it can be pre-recorded or it can be live?
No, it has to be live, my dear. It has to be live. If a trainer comes across and sits live with you guys, we expect the same of you. And that's how it's going to be a fair game. The contests are supposed to be recorded and everything else. For the round and everything, it will mostly be live.
Okay, and introductory session also, ma'am?
Yeah. So the session and the talent round, they're not two separate things. आपको introduction भी talent round 1 में ही देना है. So it's going to be a 90 seconds game, and you will have to, I will say that, okay, are you ready? Once you give me a nod, my timer from here will start. And as soon as you cross the time, I will be informing the jury कि आपने कितना time cross किया है. So please be very conscious of that, कि आप अपने time limits का बहुत अच्छे से ध्यान रखें.
Thank you, ma'am.
Most welcome. Okay, so anything else, guys, that you have any confusion about, or anything that you want to know? Okay, so this brings us to the end. Thank you so much for hearing me out, and have an absolutely lovely evening ahead, guys. When it is going to happen, Satabdi, it's going to happen within 10 days. You will be receiving the link 3 to 4 days prior, not before that, because we have to figure out, with 3 to 4 jury panel members, so thoda time lagta hai. It's very difficult to promise something so soon. But jaise ki maine kaha, it will happen within 8 to 10 days for that matter. Lekin, minimum aapke paas 1 week hai hi hai. Usse pehle nahi hoga. So you don't have to worry about, it okay, theek hai, kal hi nahi hai, parson hi nahi hai. Minimum 1 week hai, and uske baad we'll be moving forward. Also, ladies, just one more tip from here is that, your third round is going to be your ramp walk round. And your second round is going to be, another talent round. Jiski details mein, of course, second round ke training session mein dungi. But for ramp walk round, the third round, I would really, really suggest that you start working out things with your heels, because that is what is going to be the OG round for that matter. Aap log yahan pe models banne ke liye hain, and that is something that you need to strive and know beforehand. So stilettos are the way to go, not block, not wedges, not platforms, stilettos for that matter. And yeah, all right. So thank you and take care. All the best, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.